Yeah, CJ, just big picture, what do you guys take away from Wayne Vegas? Obviously, you go from top 10 game against Notre Dame to playing this game. You guys are able to get a lot of guys reps. Just what are you overall, Terry, take away from tonight?
Really take every day. Don't take it for granted, man. We gotta prepare just like it's Notre Dame, man. It's 1-0 each week. We don't care too much about the past. We don't focus on the present. We focus on who we got this week, and I think we did a great job of preparing, and we got to continuously do that each and every week.
CJ, my big question is, are you ever going to make a regular touchdown catch? Just, standing there. Seems like every catch you make is, has been a very good one so far.
Yeah. I appreciate that. I think the biggest goal for me is to make plays for the quarterback, man. Wherever he put it, my job is to, hold it in, man, make his job easier, man. And, I just tell Carson, man, just put it around me, man. I'm a playmaker, man, and, I just want to make his job as easy as possible.
Some more serious question. If I remember right, last year you kind of banged up when you were at LSU. No touchdowns. To come in here and have an immediate impact, 3 touchdowns in 2 games, just how special is that for you?
At the end of the day, man, I know who I am as a player, man. I think the Canes know who they got as a player, man, and the biggest goal for me is to show that, man, through my play, man. And, that's why I'm here to make plays, man, and I couldn't do it without this team.
Talking about those 2 catches you made, these are going to be collages of photos of touchdown grabs. Talk about those catches, but also your connection with Carson Beck and how, you guys are working in practice to put out performances like this and make plays like that.
Yeah, I think it was built up over time, man. Since we got here in January, like I tell everybody, man, the stuff we do off the field, man, the just being together as a team, it definitely relates to how we play as a team on the field, man. So I think it just go back to those months that, it was just a belief, man. And we put that belief to the test, man. And, we're going to come out here and perform.
CJ, just talk about the closeness of your room, of the wide receiver room. And because it seems like there's an awful lot of talent, but you guys all get along. And
yeah, I try to get on that from the jump, man. I think the first text I sent to the group was, I want everybody to be as one. Outside of the field, we got to do some things just to get the chemistry right, man. And I think doing those things off the field definitely helped our bond grow. It's not a selfish group. We play for each other, man. And it was just a blessing to see all the guys get in there today, man, and really show the work that they put in, because a lot of times they're not able to see that, man. So it's really good to see those guys go out there and perform, man. It was really good.
CJ, what's impressed you the most about Malachi Tony through his first 2 games?
He different, man. I don't really know how to explain it, man. Just he's a playmaker, man, and he makes everybody better, man. He holds me accountable, which is crazy to say. Him being a freshman, man. He's a leader on the team, man, and he's very exceptional as a player off the field, on and off the field.
Girard, first off, just take us through your touchdown, just what it mean to get your first touchdown at the collegiate level.
It was a blessing. I couldn't thank my O-line more. I couldn't thank Coach Cristobal for letting me get a chance to play tonight. It was an all-around blessing to be able to do that at a college level.
And, you heard I just asked Carson about, Mark and Marty, 2 guys and Jordan, who's been here for 2 years. How much have you learned from, working with those guys over the last, since you got here?
I learned a ton. Coming from high school, I didn't know much. They taught me a lot about schemes and how to read the defense before the play. Like, it's just a blessing to have Mark, Marty, J. Lau, Chris Wheatley. We're just so close that we want to see each other eat. So they feed me knowledge, and I take it.
Just talk a little bit about what it's like for you waiting your turn. Obviously you come to college like any other freshman. You're excited and hoping to play, but you guys have a crowded running back room. So how do you feel just about waiting your turn and seizing opportunities like tonight?
It's like I said, it's a blessing to be behind human beings like Marty, Mark, and J. Lau, and Chris Wheatley, Terrell Walden. We're just a brotherhood, so it's just like it's not a big deal to me. I'm just happy to be here, happy to be a part of the team. Blessed. I'm just blessed.
Did Coach Merritt or anyone, after your touchdown, say anything to you?
He just let me know that he was happy for me, as well as all the other teammates and stuff like that. So I'm just so happy that I was able to score a touchdown today, and Coach Merritt congratulated me.
Coach Shannon Dawson, what did he say to you after your touchdown and basically just your performance for tonight?
He congratulated me as well, like once or twice. So I'm just thankful. I'm thankful for my old lineman. I couldn't do it without him. So,
Yeah, just freshman class overall, a lot of you guys got a lot of playing time. You, the tight ends, Dalen Upshot, we've been seeing Malachi Tony for a bit. Just the potential of this group, what do you think you guys can do now? We're starting to get a glimpse of what you guys are able to do on the field.
all those guys are amazing. I feel like we're gonna be next up. We're behind a couple of guys, a couple of us, but we're gonna be next up, and I feel like we're gonna be able to continue the path that older guys are doing. So I'm grateful to have them as well.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, when you compare last week versus this week, Notre Dame obviously on a big stage, and now Bethune-Cookman. Were you able to gain out of both weeks? Obviously, Notre Dame was an emotional win, and this week you guys come down to be able to use a lot of other players to get an idea what your team is like. How would you compare both weeks and their totality?
I'll say that Notre Dame was a very, very meaningful win. It meant a lot to the whole team. Like, even the guys who weren't playing a lot, we all were so happy like that, because it goes back years and years, So we were just happy that we won, And this week, that wasn't a bad team, They gave us very good looks, so we were just happy that we won. We want to know this week, but we're moving on to USF.
Keionte just, kind of lived in their backfield a little bit tonight. Just, what did you see on those plays, and what was working so well for you tonight?
Yeah, I definitely would just say, thankful for, the defensive scheme for sure, and just thankful for, all the guys around me, just everybody doing their part. I feel like this defense is very special when everybody's doing their 111. So, everybody doing their 111, and it shows on the field.
As a DB, just how much do you enjoy getting to the backfield, kind of blowing up runs like that?
Yeah, it's definitely fun, as something to do, when coaches, put me in that position to make that play. I pride myself on being able to make those type of plays.
Yeah, Keionte, 2 questions. First off, just big picture, what do you guys take away from a win like this? Obviously, Notre Dame last week, top 10 game, whatnot. Against a game like this, what do you take away from it?
Yeah, I definitely, I feel like this team is, built the model up, from the start of the first week. I mean, everybody's coming in. We're treating everybody the same. Our main focus is just getting better each week. Treating everybody the same. No week different than no other week. Every week is the same. Everybody got to see us. So we're just, trying to be the aggressors each week and just, take on everybody, taking the challenge each week to get better.
And then Bryce Fitzgerald gets the interception. Just what was the reaction from the DB room seeing him being able to do that? And what stood out about him? I mean, he doesn't come in until the summer, has a month to really make a name for himself, and he's able to start making an impact this early.
Yeah, I definitely would say, the DB room, it's not a surprise. I mean, I feel like Bryce did a good job, all camp, all summer, finding the ball. So I feel like that's something that, a trait he has in his game, and it's going to continue to show throughout the year, and he's going to continue to find the ball, something he does well.
Bryce, can you just take us through the interception, just what it meant to be
I
able
finally
to get your
cracked
first one out?
the code on how to turn
my
pink
teammates,
salt.
they've been pushing me all week saying you're going to get one. Just trust and just trust in the details of the play, and you're going to be all right.
And then for you in general, you didn't enroll until the summer. You really had a month to sort of prove that you can make an impact early. What were you able to do to be able to get yourself on the field as early as you did?
Really just grind with my teammates. They brought me in like I already had been here, and we just grinded through the summer and fall camp, and we're here now.
How much does it mean to you to be able to play like this so early in your career? I mean, the fact that you did it, like we were just saying, without a spring practice makes it even more remarkable. I mean, do you realize the significance of what you're doing?
Yeah, it feels great, especially learning from Zachary Poyser and Jacoby Thomas, of course. Learning from them, it teaches me a lot of stuff, details, just reading the keys on the field. So I thank them for doing that to me.
You guys are in the fourth quarter. They're on fourth down. What are you guys telling each other in the huddle before you make that pick? I mean, you got to keep them out of the end zone, right? What was that conversation like in the huddle?
Bend, don't break, just trusting each other. Everybody do their job, and we're going to come out. We're going to be all right.
Gerard was talking a little bit earlier kind of about this freshman class as a whole? I mean, obviously Malachi's had a great start, through 2 games. You have the pick tonight. Girard scores a touchdown. Just what do you think about this freshman class as a whole, and what this group is capable of accomplishing?
We all just want it. Malachi, he's in here 5:30 in the morning, catching balls, watching film. He wants it. Everybody here, that's a freshman, they want it. So we fell along with the seniors, and we brought everybody in.
And what do you think? I mean, I guess some coaching staffs might do like a strict seniority kind of thing. Like, you've been here 4 years, you're probably going to get playing time. Then you've been here 3 years, etc. The fact that you can come in as a freshman, and if you perform well enough in practice, you can get on the field. Just what do you think what's so appealing about that, I guess?
It's great, especially when the seniors know that you can ball, so they trust in you. If you get trust from your teammates, it's the greatest. You just get the ball.
You just mentioned 5:30 in the morning. Is that something that's contagious for you guys as freshmen? You see one of your teammates doing that you got to be in there as well? Because, I mean, your stories about when Kobe Bryant would be at 4 o'clock in the morning training, and the other players from Team USA are like, wait, I got to beat him there. Is that something that's going on in your all minds, that we got to be there to be with him because we're going to do something big?
Yes. When I came in fall camp and I seen Malachi here in the morning, I said, man, I got to step it up. So it's a competing thing, but it's a brotherhood. So seeing them do that, you want to do better too.
Yeah, as a South Florida guy, how much did it mean to you to be able to get that first interception at home in front of friends and family?
It feels great. I text my mom this morning, Ma, I'm going to get a pick just for you. So going into the fourth quarter, my brothers, I was getting a little down, but they told me just trust God and just go out there and play ball.